Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And today's video is going to be a beetle video. So, a species of larvae that I picked up last year at the Kettering show, the Kettering Entomological Fair. So, Pachnoda iskuulka. I got those from the insect farm. So, but a bunch of larvae, and yeah, I've got a couple that have emerged. Absolutely stunning species, but let's go ahead and take a look at this species. Okay, so here we have my first two adult emerged Pachnoda iskuulka. So these guys, well, hopefully you can see, is a absolutely stunning species. So this is a fairly recent Pachnoda to be discovered. So from what I found out is that it was only really discovered in 2018. So in Somaliland, that's where they come from. So they're a fairly recent addition, one to science, and then also to the beetle hobby. So certainly to the beetle hobby within the UK, but I think they're absolutely stunning addition to it as well. So they're not the cheapest of Pachnoda, so you know they are slightly more expensive than other Pachnodas. They're not quite sort of necessarily as simple as other Pachnodas. Well, mainly they just need a little bit warmer is the main thing, really, for these guys, from what I've read and what I've been told. So I got larvae of these guys from Mark and Harriet of the insect farm. Fantastic people. Without showing you see them, then you want beetles, you into your beetles. Yeah, get some from those guys. Always top quality stock that they do. And they had these available, so I had to snap some up from those because I've been looking at these for pretty much since they came into the hobby. So I wanted to wait a little bit until certain these people had started really breeding them. So you know, and it just sorts everything out. So yeah, I would say they're like a little bit warmer than other Pachnodas, and so otherwise pretty much the same sort of thing. So substrate of leaf mulch and rotten wood. So I gave them my usual mix of organic compost along with leaf mulch, rotten wood, shiitake blocks, things like this. And yeah, that's how I dealt with the larvae, and then just check every now and then. So saw that they started pupating after sort of a couple of months, and now yeah, I've got got a couple more than two adults now. So hopefully I'll have pairs. I think this was a pair. When I had a look, so males have an indentation down the middle of their abdomen underneath. So I just pick them up, turn them upside down, and you'll tell. And females don't have that indentation. But you know, with these guys, just look at the colours of them. And then feeding for the adults, soft fruit, so banana they love, and then also beetle jellies, and also some root veg as well. And they should be good. Hopefully I'll get some larvae. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that look at the Pachnoda iskuulka. Fantastic species. The species I've been after for a little while, pretty much since I saw them come into the hobby within the UK. So Pachnoda, I think, beetles in general are kind of very underrated sometimes. A lot of people get put off by beetles, I think, just because of the larvae maintenance for a lot of species. So the fact that sometimes you end up with just a tub of dirt for a few months or even years, depending on species, especially with some of the larger beetles. And then sometimes I think people get a bit almost kind of put off because they think, oh, some beetles, Pachnoda marginata peregrina, your standard common saddled sun beetle, whatever you want to call it. That's often the grubs are sold as live food for reptiles. Often some people think, oh, they're a bit boring, but actually I think they're just as beautiful, and so they're just as amazing. I've got a lot of them at work on display in the zoo, and so in a big mixed invert tank along with millipedes and snails. So but Pachnoda, there's more to Pachnoda than just those as well. They are not to be underestimated. The marginata peregrina, absolutely love them. And if you're looking into getting into beetles, you know, they're probably your best starter fruit-eating beetle, especially with the Pachnoda. So, but iskuulka, you know, they're kind of almost next level Pachnodas in a way. And so, so these guys, I was told that yeah, the females like it slightly warmer than other Pachnoda species. So especially when it comes to laying eggs. So hopefully we'll get eggs and larvae from these guys. Hopefully they'll get pairs and stuff. I've only seen sort of, yeah, 2 or 3 emerged so far. There should be others and stuff, but I don't want to go rooting them through the soil too much because I don't want to break up any pupation chambers or anything. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get larvae and these will breed well for me. I might end up getting a few more just to add new blood or anything like that. Potentially before I look at, you know, trying to sell some on. But it depends how many larvae I get from them. Certainly some species can be very prolific, some species not so prolific. I remember years ago I kept the Pachnoda thoracica, another just a stunning species, but they weren't prolific at all, and everyone I spoke to said that, yeah, they don't lay many eggs. They're nothing like, you know, other Pachnoda species that do lay quite a few eggs, and you end up with a lot of grubs just from a few beetles. The thoracica certainly weren't, but they were just amazing beetles as well. So, but yeah, you know, if you're looking into getting into beetles, if you're into beetles already, I definitely highly recommend these guys, the Pachnoda iskuulka, if you find larvae for sale. And that's my advice when getting into beetles. A few people have asked me recently about getting into beetle keeping and beetles. Buy larvae. If you can avoid buying adults, I would do. So, yes, it may take you longer to get, you know, to that adult stage and we'll actually see something. You've got a tub of dirt for a few months, maybe in a couple of years, depending on species. So, but you'll then have the beetle much longer. And so, whereas you buying adult beetles, you don't know how long they've been emerged, how long they've been emargates for. So, if they're, you know, if they're old or anything, sometimes if they seem really cheap and too good to be true, it normally is. And so, I mean, I may potentially have some adult rhino beetles, but they will be dirt cheap purely because I've got too many adult males that have emerged on my Xylotropes, Giddy and Sumatrensis. Most of them turned up male. I've got hardly any females. I don't need this amount of males. So they may just go off cheap just to be, you know, pet beetles for people. You know, potentially, but I'll see what I want to do with those and stuff. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please pop some comments down below. And if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell for notifications. So my aim now is to get to 1,000 for my birthday, which is in May and stuff. So yeah, I'd love to get to that point for my birthday. So yeah, please do. You know, if you like the videos, also please give it a share around as well. Well, until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and keep rocking.